what you think about when you're born into a fire. The love
talking, rush me again, won't see much talking. All the survivors, swinging corpses, holding a sirens, bring 10 Walkmans, been squawking like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't best me. Man, Papa Man said too much pesky, flex like Messi, then get kicked off your jet ski. I got it stuck, always wanna chat like damage shock. You got way too average, walk to be walking my chat like savage pop. You gonna sing, go get him, no hesitate like genius Bella. No one can shake the weight of the ring to you and your gifts get drenched in venom.
Hello everybody, sorry for the slightly delay at the start. We're still waiting for one Bulgarian driver. Let's make the sound test right now. Tell me, is it sounds good? It looks good. Hello Vilo Cracovia, hello Medoc, hello Antoni, who's with us. Hello Dennis, hello Tomato of course. Antonia said before. So, here on Styria Mountains near Spielberg village, it's gonna be a absolutely epic race. We have a little bit of rain, we have a little bit of sunshine, and we have a little bit of moonlight because we start at the twilight. So this is the third round of Nations Cup Endurance Championship on Red Bull Ring. I'm MTN Kims and I'll be the commentator for that race. Tonight race only in 4 teams because United Kingdom quit of the tournament. So if you want to join us, if you had some national team, please contact with me and we can try to add you to that tournament. So let's see the standing list for now. For Russia tonight scores Vetmax, Leonov and Akimov. For Croatia, Lizak, Emin, Quark, Krpa and Striker. For Bulgaria, and we're still waiting for Bulgaria, Dahuski, Andronov and Boyanov. And for Poland tonight, Uaz, Globy and Kozer on Viper. After 2 rounds, Poland on the lead with 105 points. 20 points down Russia, 85. On 3rd place so far Croatia or Balkan Sim Hub, 55 points. On 4th position Bulgaria with 22 points. Borat, my English is so funny. Is online, put the on. So I think 2, maybe 3 minutes more. So let's see the weather radar. At last 60 minutes there was no rain. Sorry. As I said, at last 60 minutes there was no rain at the track, but don't know what's happened. Right now maybe, yeah, the race settings. We race 90 minutes after 15 minutes of qualification, of course with rolling starts. About weather, some slots are set, some slots are random. We start at sunny 2, then 1 random slot, and then maybe rain because it's rainy 6. Tire wear 4 times, fuel consumption times, shortcut penalty weak, pit lane cutting penalty of course on tires or racing tires are available, and balance of performance on. Track 12 drivers, so we're on the, I think we are on the track. A little bit dark at the track right now. I was on the second round. No offense, Vila, I know. I know I need some practice. So sometimes I switch to Polish, to my language for my brain reset. Lexus on GTR gets on Viper. Leonov. McLaren, I think. So. Yes, this is McLaren. Lobby on GTR. Mike. GTR. After him. Emin Musk. Qualification hasn't started so far. Hello Dennis, nice to see you here. On the down right corner you've got a view from Nexus car. Nexus on your mind screen and also on down right corner. Now lobbies reset lobby. Good weather conditions so far on the track. A light wind, 1.8 just for a second. And it starts. Lexus pass Russian driver, a Portuguese flag. We feel he's faster. Mila, thank you very much for your donate. 100 zloty. Wow, don't know what to say. A tak, żebyś wiedział, to ostatniego twojego donata, za którego też niesamowicie ci dziękuję, no przejął YouTube, po prostu tam się wkradły prawa autorskie, a że to było wpłacane przez jakiś super chat, no to YouTube jakby położył na tym rękę, pisali, że przekazali to właścicielowi tych praw autorskich, więc nie nazwę tego, wiesz, bo nie mogę, tak jak uważam, no ale tak to wyglądało. A dobra, to był po prostu reset lobby, próbny start, w tym momencie rozpoczynają się kwalifikacje. It was test lap. Now the qualification starts. A Willa widziałem z pięknym komentarzem jako wsparcie dla swojego teamowego kolegi. Tak jest dokładnie, natomiast dzisiaj no, cała trójka punktuje dla naszego kraju. So, Vetmax on the lead. They with the driver, AMG. Ninth turn, then 10th, called Red Bull Mobile, and go to the start line straight. And now he's starting his first lap. Vetmak is a very fast driver, but he had no luck in second round. He was still in battle for P2, but he ran out of fuel at few last corners. So at the end he was hurt. Andronov with a penalty. But that's not problem so far because that quali are 15 minutes long. Vetmax with a mistake. He did it again. Happened here. Too wide. Go out of the track, took the grass and make 360. So Boyanov is right now on the front. But with a penalty. 11th place so far. Andronov on the lead. 1:32.4 almost. Erin Musk, Globy and Leonov so far on the lead. 1:29.700. Mike Muscle second. Globy repeat. Biker. Okay, let's go. Either Yodov with a penalty. Too wide, I think so. I couldn't catch this. So it won't be any progress at that lap. Siemanko Mięso, witam Cię serdecznie. Pozdrowionka również z tej strony wyścigu. Leonov with a penalty, so Mike Mas can beat his lap time with that driver. Andronov, progress. But Max now on the lead. Mike without progress. Both current driver just start his first lap. Let's stay with Vetmax. Got no progress after second sector. Only 400s. Last lap. Three thousandths better time. Still on the lead. Leonov after Mike. Only 600s to Vetmax. So good speed so far for two Russian drivers. But Max on the lead. On the second place, Leonov. Nexus on the third so far and gets fourth. So we got two Russian drivers and two Polish drivers. Mike Masl scores for Russia. So good qualification so far for the team. They try cooperate right now, Mike and Leonov. Leonov right now after Mike. He's using his slipstream. But Mike should try to improve his lap time. But he's after... No, he's after Vetmax, so three Russians new to each other. They're helping each other. Good strategy. But nothing. Two Polish cars are right now pit lane. Nexus and Getz. So three Russians on the track. And this is the battle for P1. Vetmax with a problem with take. Very interesting situation. Russia loses only 20 points to Polish team, so they try to do it on that third round, I think so. Mike still without progress. How about Leonov? No bump drafting. Leonov without progress. But Max on pit lane. So what will be the Polish answer? The Russians on pit lane right now. The 10th minute of qualification, 5 minutes to go. Nexus without progress. That lap will be the third. Only 4/10 to Vetmax, so very close on top. Boyanov in fifth. Mike dropped to 6th position. And he loses contact with his team partners. And right now starts, the rain starts. So I think it won't be any progress at lap time. Because the track is getting wet. So what is done, it is done, I think so. The same situation will be at the race. So at 11th minute start the rain. It's important information for all drivers. And I think some of them will end his qualification right now. Maybe they wear wet tires to try track. Vetmax intermedium tires. Leonov also. Nexus is waiting for end disqualification. Globy on full wet tires. Boyanov intermedium. I think this is right now track test. It's quite heavy rain, almost to second scale bar goes. So don't know. Oh, now we can see even dark blue, so aquaplaning on the track. So I think full wet tires will be better for that condition. Max on. 2 minutes to go. On the border, yeah, maybe. Leonov uses traction control, no. Turn off. Without. Leonov traction control. Mike without. Cats without. Beyond traction control. Andrew. Striker. I mean out of the track. From pit lane. Ahoj Boko, siemanko, fajnie, że wpadłeś. 17 widzów w ogóle mamy. Niezła widownia, jak na początek tego wydarzenia. Ja się obstrałem na samym początku, słuchajcie, bo odpaliłem OBS-a, wcześniej robiłem testy, było wszystko oczywiście ok, a nagle mi komputer pokazuje jakiś dziwny komunikat, że OBS ma problemy. Wyłączenie nic nie dało, musiałem zresetować kompa, no ale na szczęście też czekaliśmy na jednego kierowcę, więc no nic się nie stało, ale możecie sobie wyobrazić, że ciśnienie mi podskoczyło niesamowicie. Chyba 21 osób było nawet przed momentem. No właśnie teraz chyba się skończyły jakieś kwalifikacje Formuły pierwszej, więc być może się też widowni poschodzi. Nawet nie wiem, gdzie się odbywa teraz Grand Prix. Możecie mi napisać na czacie, czy coś ciekawego. Nerwy były, no żebyś wiedział, to były. Ja coś się z tym OBS-em do końca nie mogę jakby dograć, bo on mi cały czas robi jakieś, kurde... Siema Maciej, witam serdecznie, yo yo. Właśnie, dajcie znać na czacie, ktoś jeszcze nie przywita, jak to obserwuje. Napiszcie, żebym wiedział... Interlagos, czyli słynne Sausage Kerby i Junkao. Clock stops right now. Two and a half minutes to the end disqualification. Siemanko Czapo, witam serdecznie. Hola amigo w zasadzie można by powiedzieć. A tak, Brazylijki, no dokładnie. Te okrągłe kształty. No wiesz, co kto lubi, nie? Jedni wolą kiełbasę, inni wolą brazylijskie kształty. Leonov, panie i panowie, wygrywa te kwalifikacje, ale za momencik przeniesiemy się do podsumowania. Mięso miał ze mną skomentować ten wyścig, ale coś mu tam wyskoczyło, mówił. Mam nadzieję, że wieczór był, albo jest, stosunkowo udany, panie kapitanie. Jaki power? Cześć Tomato. A, mocno, tak, jest moc. No jest Red Bull, jest moc, nawet nie trzeba energetyka otwierać tutaj, będzie się działo, nie wiem czy nadążę z komentowaniem tym swoim łamanym angielskim, ale właśnie miałem powiedzieć, że Willa, jak jeszcze tak parę razy wspólnie jakiegoś, znaczy w sensie parę razy zajrzysz jeszcze do mnie na streama, to ten zielony paseczek tam dojdzie do końca albo nawet przebije skalę, także po raz kolejny Ci serdecznie dziękuję. Ci, którzy nie widzieli, to niech się cofną tam do początku, bo Willa tu taką petardę wypuścił, taką rakietę wystrzelił na samym początku, że te emocje, o których mówiłem na początku, że mi OBS nie działo, to jakby poszły w zapomnienie, nie? Tak to jest, jak człowiek, no właśnie, o kasie myśli. So, after the 15 minutes qualification one, Vetmax Leonov starts with from the second position. After them, two Polish drivers, Nexus and Globy from the fifth, Bojanov, then Mike, 7 Getz, from 8 Iam, Andronov, Striker, Emil Lisak and Citron. Two Russian drivers, two Polish drivers. This is the first fourth for that race. Now we can see the weather slots. We start at the sun, then random weather, and at 11 or maybe 12 minutes starts rain. Tight on the qualification, yeah, so you're right. Leonov loses only 600 to the leader, to the Vetmax. Nexus loses only 2/10, Globy almost 4/10, but Bojanov very close to Globy. Mike 4/10, sorry, for Getz, for Vetmax. Gets also 4/10, yeah, very tight on the top. Now we're waiting for some changes on driver's car. Third Russian driver tonight is Mike Masil with Portuguese flag. This driver's for Russian team tonight. So let's go to the track. On the first position, Vetmax. The second, Leonov. Then Nexus, Globy, Bojanov, Mike, Getz, Iam, Andronov, Striker, Emin, and Piston. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The race starts right now. Vetmax on the lead. It won't change here anything, I think so, because of the rolling start. Vetmax on the lead. Leonov second, but Nexus very close to Leonov. Gets on Viper. One position up, I think. Pass Mike. Yeah, Viper is very fast on the straight. It's a huge opportunity for Polish driver. And now he's getting to Bojanov, very close to Bojanov, almost side by side. This is battle for P5. Bojanov on better line to next corner. This is interloop. Gets tries from left side, from right side. He's waiting for a chance. Very close to Bojanov. Now is a chance for Getz. Gain his speed and attack to Niki Lauda corner. Oh, he waits. Maybe right now from that corner to third corner. It's a long straight. He can build a very good speed, but he get half-second penalty. What's on the lead? Third Max, 1.5 seconds after, in front of Leonov. Leonov on the second, and two Polish drivers, Polish GTRs from both sides, and Globi with attack. And it was great attack. Let's see that again. Leonov didn't know what to do, which side to defend, but Globi squeezed his nose and passed the Russian driver. Leonov on racing softs. I think all drivers on racing softs tires on first stint because of the incoming rain. So at Max on the lead. Globi gained one position. After him Leonov, and into them Nexus. Now Nexus is trying to pass McLaren. Leonov on different line. Third corner. But Nexus still very close to him. Maybe Globi should do something. Maybe Globi should try to stop a little, slow down for Leonov. Nexus still with a fight for Leonov. And Bojanov is looking what's going on in front of him. Gets on the sixth. After him Mike Riker for Hakan Simhab. Iam. Andronov. Stone and Emin, sorry, on the last position. Red Max, good speed, 4 seconds in front of Leonov. Leonov on the second position, so Getz makes some mistake. No, it wasn't Getz, it was Globi. Where is Globi? Globi on 11th position. Wow, what's happened here? Too many throttle on the exit, and Globy with a damage. But we race at the light damage, so now the car is repaired. So, Mad Max on the lead. Boyanov took the opportunity and goes to second position. Nexus on the third so far. After him, Leonov and Getz. Mad Max goes away, but from second to fifth position is very tight. Even Mike is very close to Getz. Leonov under attack from Getz. Siema Adam, witam serdecznie. Polska mistrzem Polski, dobre hasło. Ale powiem Ci, że tutaj w tej rywalizacji, no Polska jest na pierwszym miejscu póki co. Po 2 rundach. No, zobaczymy jak będzie wyglądało to teraz, bo na ten moment Mad Max na prowadzeniu. Jego teamowy partner Leonov rozdziela Polaków, także na ten moment dobre punkty dla Rosjan. Mike still pushing to Getz. Getz with a penalty. Oh, Mike also with a penalty. This is good information for Getz. Bad information for Mike. Getz still very close to Leonov. It's only 2 tenths. Russian driver. But in few corners he will slow down because of the penalty. Boyanov almost 6 seconds behind. Sorry, Mad Max almost 6 seconds behind. No, behind. In front of Boyanov. Nexus 6 tenths after Boyanov. The 7th lap so far. 9 minutes race after us. On the weather radar in Nexus onboard we can see the rainy cloud is coming in. So on next lap it's gonna rain. Nexus is pushing to Boyanov. He's very close to the Bulgarian driver. Only 4 tenths gap. But after him, after them, Leonov gets with penalty. So Getz get another penalty. Will he lose his 5th position? But Max on pit. So few drivers goes to the pit because of the rain. can hear the drops of the rains right now. Bojanov on the track. Make some risk right now. But Mike also. At start the train isn't very heavy, so the track won't be wet very quick. But maybe not. The rain is getting bigger right now. And oh, now Bojanov with a problem. Also Mike, so slick tires for wet track wasn't good option. But won't take risk. They don't drink champagne, but that time that didn't work. So Mike and Bojanov with the problems, but Max on intermediate tires right now. They pass Bojanov. Nexus also on intermediate, but 3-second penalty for cutting pit lane in or out. Leonov also intermediate, gets intermediate. Mike with a problem. He's sliding on the track right now. And few corners to the pit. Lobby on intermediate. Striker also. Emin on full wet. Pistol intermediate. Andronov intermediate. But Max on the lead. Almost 10 seconds gap. Leonov with a battle with Getz. On the battle with Getz. Oh, thank you, Dennis, for your words. No, this is my hobby. I didn't study journalism or just my hobby. You should see me. You should hear me in Polish when I'm my flow. Now I'm a little stressed because of my English, but thank you once again. So, Getz on the third, Nexus on fourth position, Liam chasing them, chasing them. Lobby, after that mistake, after that crash, goes to the sixth position. So not bad so far. Riker, seventh. Emin for Balkan Sim Hub. Sion. Citron, sorry. Citron. And his team partner Bojanov. Andronov with a Spanish flag, but he scores for Bulgaria. And Mike on the last place after that mistake with the tires. "15 minutes race after us. Russian drivers on the lead. After them, Polish drivers. So the same lack on qualifications. But Nexus gains a lot of position. Now he's on the third, and he starts, I think, from 7th or maybe even 8th position. So, good race so far for that driver. No, it wasn't Getz, it was Nexus. How old am I? 48. Still raining. Yeah, with 1 second penalty. Viewers right now. Not bad. Oh, here is a very interesting situation. Striker on 6, after him Boyanov, Piston, Emin and Andronov very close. Emin with some problems. I think Piston can pass him. Pisitron, sorry, Pisitron intermedium. Emin on wet, full wet. And I think this is the difference of the speeds. But the track so far is quite wet. Andronov with a little contact with his team partner. He just scratched him. Andronov very wide. But without penalty. Lucky for him. Another mistake on Polish driver because Globy dropped to the end. I didn't catch this, but something happened. But Max still on the lead. He's going right now for his second win. Because he won the first round. On second, as I said before, he had no luck out of fuel on last lap. Leonov second. 2.6 gap to Getz. Nexus on fourth position. Liam with a very colorful AMG. Boyanov on BMW. Emin, and after him Striker, Andronov, Pisitron, Wow, 3 wide almost to the third corner. Cition pass Andronov. But that nothing changed on scores because they both scores for Bulgaria. But now Pisitron is chasing Striker, chasing with a battle with Emil Lisak. But I think this is not battle because they both scores for Balkan Sim Hub. They try to defend his 7 and 8 position. Five cars very close to each other. Emin changes position with a Striker, and now Pisitron tries to maybe pass even 2 drivers side by side with Lisak. Lisak tried to break a little. Oh, Pisitron with a problem. Did someone help him? Let's see that again. Side by side with Emin. And it starts here. I think no one helps him. It was his mistake. But this is only my opinion. It will be under investigation of the judges. But Max, almost 11th position. Front of Leonov. Leonov still 2 position in front of Gats. The rain stops, but the track is still wet. But maybe in a few laps we can see the dry line, the track, and the next pit stops and changes for slick tires, for racing tires. Nexus on 4th position. Yam loses to Nexus 4 seconds. Boyanov, lonely race right now. Striker on 7th. One or 2 laps to slicks, said Denis. Yeah, I think so. Or maybe some drivers make some risk and go to pit earlier. Globy with a battle, with a chase after Emin Lisak. Side by side, and he passed Balkan driver. Let's see that again. Globy is angry after that what's happened few laps ago. He loses his good position. He was out on the top. Very likes, Globy likes wet tracks, but sometimes shit just happened. But Max still on the lead. You can see the dark side dark side on the track, it means this is a wet line, but no one goes to pit right now so far. Vetmax, Leonov, Getz. Getz tries to cool down his tires. Yeah, I saw that there is still a lot of water on the curbs, so driver should be very carefully when they change to the race tires. Hello, Home Sky. Nice to see you. I didn't notice you before. Where is Vetmax? Is he gonna pit right now on that lap? "11 seconds in front of his partner. Yeah, he pits. How about Leonov? Stays on the track. Also gets. Next stays on the track. Also Liam. Boyanov. Boyanov pit. Striker and Mike stays on the track. Lobby pit. Andronov pit. Petron stays on the track. So where's Vetmax? Vetmax on the 5th position on racing medium tires. Side by side with a Striker, but Striker on intermediate tires, but he made some mistake, go too wide, and Vetmax gain 1 position. Yeah, this third corner is very tricky, and Striker made a mistake. Let's see how Vetmax is going on racing tires. You had to watch out for that wet curbs. Leonov still on medium, stays on the track, also gets Nexus and Iam. Vetmax after pit, 29 seconds to the leader. And 1 hour to go, 30 minutes after us. 19 laps. And I wonder when it's gonna and if it's gonna rain once again. Yeah, Vetmax, his nickname means I think he likes wet tracks, and often gets on pit. Nexus still on the track. I'm also pit, so Vetmax will back to second position. Denis, where are you from? You from Russia? If I could remember. Yes, on Nexus screen we can see the weather radar. No raining, no clouds on it. But Max loses only 17 seconds to Nexus, but Nexus will pit soon, maybe on that lap. From Bulgaria, okay. It's great that you can see that live stream, because YouTube just banned my last stream in Russia and in Russia and in Belarus. But not in Bulgaria. So Vetmax back to the lead. Well, Leonov will be on second position, but Getz is very close to Leonov, loses only 1.5 seconds to the Russian driver. Track is almost dry. So Vetmax can be closer to Leonov because of Viper's speed. Yeah, I know. This is not YouTube problem. This is Russian government decision. Yeah, I know. Przesłuchałem, si. Czy tam da? Now I switch for Polish. No właśnie, siemanko panowie, witam. Powiem wam, że się dzieje na torze, zresztą to nie muszę wam mówić, myślę, że to widzicie. No jest dobrze. Dwaj Rosjanie na czele i to nie jest dla Polaków dobra informacja. Ale dobrą informacją jest to, że tuż za nimi polska para. Ta 20-punktowa przewaga w generalce no, delikatnie stopnieje. Ale też dobrą informacją jest to, że Globi odrabia po tych błędach z początku wyścigu. No i Globi jest przed Majkiem, który punktuje dla Rosji. Więc tak na szybko myślę, że póki co delikatnie korzystniejszy układ dla Rosjan, aczkolwiek nie ma jeszcze dramatu, poza tym przed nami 54 minuty ścigania. Globi mam nadzieję, że ochłonął po tych incydentach, po tych błędach, które mu się wydarzyły w pierwszej fazie wyścigu. No i myślę, że jeszcze kilku kierowców jest w stanie dogonić. Nie mam pojęcia Iam, co prezentuje, bo to jest jego pierwszy start w tej rundzie. Tego kierowcy jeszcze nie widzieliśmy. Bojanow do tej pory nie zaliczał udanych wyścigów, natomiast na Red Bullu widać czuje się no, wyśmienicie. Dobre kwalifikacje i 5. pozycja po 35 minutach ścigania. Tak, time management będzie very important, masz rację. No i jeszcze zobaczymy, wiesz, czy popada w dalszej części wyścigu. Ostatni slot pogodowy ustawiony też jest na deszczowy, ale tam jest chyba deszczowa trójka ustawiona, więc może popadać, a może nie będzie, a może nie musi. No więc zobaczymy. Rozmawiałem przed startem z naszymi orłami, bo byłem z nimi na imprezie. No generalnie deszczu się nie boją, ale wiadomo, woleliby ścigać się na suchym torze, więc zobaczymy, czy będzie im to dane teraz do końca przejechać na slickach. No i tak jak mówisz, na pewno zarządzanie oponami, także paliwkiem, może być decydujące w końcu. To jest 1,5 godzinny wyścig. Szukamy jakiejś walki, natomiast nam się troszeczkę zawodnicy po torze porozjeżdżali. Lobby 11, no i teraz zastanawiam się, czy Mike się do niego zbliża, bo to jest szybki kierowca. No problem tutaj właśnie, problem pojawił się u Majka, zaryzykował, przedłużył ten stint, nie wiem, być może nie spojrzał na radar pogodowy. No i widzieliśmy, tam były kłopoty, spadł na koniec, długo musiał się człapać, ślizgać po tym torze, zanim zjechał do alei serwisowej. Natomiast, no już jest na pozycji 8. Jego czasy od wyjazdu z alei serwisowej, minuta 33, a u Globiego, no tak w kratkę, minuta 34, na 22 nawet minuta 32 się zrobiło, więc na ten moment ciężko mi, ale mamy gdzieś żółtą flagę, spróbujemy złapać to wydarzenie. Kto nam tutaj precla jakiegoś zafundował? Na szczęście żaden z liderów. Nie ma też nikt uszkodzeń. Chyba tego nie złapie. Dobra, polećmy od tyłu. Cały czas marszal z żółtą flagą. Tutaj się... Jakiś glitch się pojawił. Lobby z delikatnym uślizgiem, ale na szczęście ta żółta flaga nie dotyczyła tego kierowcy, aczkolwiek Lobby już jest na 6. miejscu. Ciśnij, chłopie, ciśnij, keep pushing. A tu z delikatnymi problemami na wyjściu z trójki. Dobra informacja dla Nexusa, bo Leonow z półsekundową karą. Także za moment polski kierowca ma ogromną szansę zbliżyć się do Rosjanina w McLarenie. Będzie bardzo blisko pomiędzy nimi w momencie, kiedy Leonow wyhamuje w tej sektorze, gdzie zbija się karę. Tak, wiem o czym Willa piszesz, no może tak być. No i zobaczymy, jak będzie wyglądała sytuacja. Nexus traci sekundę, niecałą sekundę do Leonowa, czyli szybki jest w tym GTR-ze. Leonow na średnich oponach, Nexus również na średnich oponach. Sekunda różnicy pomiędzy nimi. Zobaczymy, ta kara, na ile się przełoży, straty, jak bardzo to wyhamuje Leonowa. Mam wrażenie, że na Red Bullu te pół sekundy nie jest aż tak bolesne, ale znowu Leonow bardzo szeroko, Leonow z błędem. Panie i panowie, no cóż za dramat tego zawodnika. Myślę, że polska część publiczności w tym momencie no odetchnęła z ulgą. No a zobaczmy jeszcze raz, co się tutaj wydarzyło u tego kierowcy. W czym był problem? Być może złapał właśnie tą mokrą wodną pułapkę gdzieś tam na kerbie. Tak jest w tym momencie, niestety łapie tą zieloną, gumowaną część poza torem. Tam było bardzo ślisko, no i to spowodowało wypadnięcie z toru. Na szczęście pozostali kierowcy jakby przemknęli obok Lionowa bez problemu, ale Lionow wraca na 4. pozycję. Mam wrażenie, że przez moment był dalej, że ktoś go jeszcze wyprzedził. Żółta flaga. Coś się tutaj u Bojanowa wydarzyło. Bojanov also with a problem. Too wide, and there is a lot of water. There is very... Wow. Will be very close to Bojanov when he pass him. All drivers on racing tires right now, but in few parts of the track is still very wet. Bojanov once again with a mistake. What's going on here? Żarło i się... Dirt Tires, tak jest. Żarło i się zesrało niestety. Bad information for Bulgarian because Bojanov was on good position. Good points for Bulgarian. But few mistakes and he dropped down to 10th position. So, on the lead, Bet Max with 27 seconds gap. Nexus on 2nd position. After him gets Lionov on 4th. So we've got one Russian on the lead, then 2 Polish drivers, and another Russian on 4th position. Iam and Mike very close to Iam. Mike on medium tires, Iam also. Let's stay with these two. Denis text, this is because of Bulgarian Rakia, that problem with some Bulgarian driver, Mike, with some problems after exit from 3rd corner. It was very close to Iam. But he missed his braking point. Andronov and Globy, both drivers on are fighting right now on 4 P7. Okej, chwila, zaraz się przyniosę do opon, tylko tutaj jeszcze zobaczymy, czy Globy poradzi sobie z Andronowem. Tak, Wetmax zdecydowanie wcześniej zjechał po wyścigowe opony, więc faktycznie pewnie są w dużo gorszej kondycji. No ale póki co jeszcze dramatu nie ma, no ale faktycznie tutaj problemy u Wetmaxa zaczną się zdecydowanie wcześniej. We are talking about difference of tires between Nexus and Wetmax, both racing on medium tires, but Wetmax is longer on that on his tires. Yellow flag once again. Striker has left the room. Wow. Don't know what's happened. Andronov ran away from Globy's attack. Andronov on soft tires, Globy on medium, so Andronov will pit right now. And Globy jumps to the 7th position. Leader on your screens, Wetmax with 28 seconds gap to Nexus. Good race so far for Polish driver. Gets also gains a lot of positions. Leonov on 4th right now, facing 2 Polish drivers. Iam and after him Mike. Let's stay with these two. Mike on medium tires, also Iam. Mike very wide, very risky. Yeah, half race after us. 20 minutes to go. Let's see from that view how Mike is chasing Iam. Mike very close to Iam. Did he try to make some attack to the Niki Lauda corner? Very close to Iam. Yeah, I'm on defense line. Still on 5th position. And now side by side. A little scratch, I think. Liam goes wide to the wet side of the track. Wow, someone with a spin, with a problem. Who was this? Emin Isak out of the race. So let's go to the leader. At Max. Nexus 29 seconds after that Max. Gets his safety right now because Leonov loses to him 11 seconds, both on medium tires. I don't know what's on weather radar because Nexus right now is on fuel map radar. So who's on the track? Vetmax, Nexus, Getz, Ian, Mike, Leonov, Globy, Ron, some problems on Balkan Sim Hub with a net connection because two drivers from that team are out of the race, out of the lobby. I think because of connection problems. We are off on blue flag right now. It's getting dark, track. Only 10 drivers left on race. And we're waiting for the rain. Maybe. Let's stay that lap with that driver. On main screen, view from TV camera, but in down right corner we got view from his onboard. Only one Balkan Sim Hub driver left on the track. This is Ian on AMG. And only he scores right now for Balkan Sim Hub. After him, Mike with a half-second penalty. It won't be any changes that lap. Leonov on the 6th. Globy loses to Leonov 7.5 seconds. And now this is a huge gap. Citron 31 seconds Globy, Andronov on 9th, and Boyanov at max speed. Where is Nexus? Nexus and gets near to him. 31 minutes to go. Nexus on the last corner. So it will be changed on the lead. But Max with soft tires. And Vetmax goes out of the pit. Very close to both Polish drivers, and now Vetmax is on fresh soft tires, but two Polish drivers will stop him, slow him, I think so, right now. That's not good information, not good situation for Russian driver. Now on fresh soft tires, he will try to make some fast laps. But this is the border of two Polish drivers. We stay with these three. Nexus on the lead. Gets after him, but gets right now on pit. But Max after two pits, so he will be leader very soon. Getz stays on the track, but his medium tires are not in good condition. Yeah, Vetmax with a fresh tires, with very good attack for P1. He could break not so far as Getz. Let's see that again. Yeah, he's with his nose and he passed Getz. Third corner. Clean overtake, yeah, very clean. So Vetmax is going for his second win on that tournament, that cup. Getz will pit right now. How about Mike? I think he also pit that lap. Yes. Leonov stays on the track. And right now, 27 minutes before end, we've got two Russians on two first positions. But Leonov will pit once again. Vetmax Getz put medium tires. I think this is his last stint, or don't know how about weather. Is it gonna rain? Don't know. Nexus also with medium tires. 75% of fuel in his tank. So this is also his last stint, I think. Or the rain can change everything. And remember, the last slot is raining 3. So it may rain, but it may not. Vetmax on the lead. Leonov second. But I think this is his last lap for pit. Nexus 11 seconds after Leonov. Seconds after him, his team partner Getz. Mike on medium tires. 19 seconds after Getz. Citron for pit. Iam on fresh medium tires. Also Globy. Globy very close to Iam. Let's stay with these two. Side by side to next corner. Next corner is left. So this is no right. Sorry, this is better for Ian. But Globby with better exit, and he passed Ian. Globby goes to the left. He tries to overtake outside, and he made a speed, and he passed Ian. Wow, but Globby with problems. Let's see what's happened. Too wide on Red Bull Mobile corner. And Ian passed him, but Globby goes back to the 7th position. This is still battle between these two drivers for P7. Let's see that again. After Globby's mistake, Ian goes to 7th. But Globby with better speed. Better track to the 3rd corner. Still in front of Ian. Ian, I think, with some problem, with some mistakes. He goes to the wet side of the track and he slides on it. He misses the braking point and loses almost 4 seconds to Globby. Andronov on 9th position. Blue flag for that driver because Vetmax is very close to him. Andronov goes out of the racing line. And Boyanov, sorry, on the 10th position. 21 minutes to go. Leonov on pit. So next will jump to 2nd position. I think also gets. Because Leonov does right now get to mechanics. So once again, Russian driver on the lead. After him, 2 Polish drivers. Leonov on the 3rd. Mike 5th. He will be some change with Leonov. But they both scores for Russia. Where is Globby? Globby loses 13 seconds to Mike. He's on medium tires. Also Mike, but Mike is on fresh tires. It will be a very difficult job to do if Globby won't pass Mike. Yam on 7th position. Andronov on 8th. and Bojanov BMW and but Max 42 seconds in front of Nexus, but he will pit once again. 18 minutes left. Nexus no more pit, I think so. Nexus turn on the weather radar so you can see no clouds on it, but it's still 18 minutes to go, 18 minutes to end. Leonov off on soft tires. He loses 17 seconds to Getz. One minute 30 on 45th lap. Getz 1 minute 32. So 2 seconds worse time for Getz. We've got 17 seconds to the end and 12 laps maybe. So Leonov maybe can get Getz at the end. Mike also on... Oh, Mike is on medium tires. The next round, the fourth round, will start at November 22. We will race at Sardinia 8, but I won't be there. I can't do live stream because of the job. So if you want, go ahead. Mariko, czołem. Tak jest, ładnie Globi. No, powiem Ci, będziesz musiał sobie to obejrzeć na początek. Globi w ogóle fantastyczne kwalifikacje. Startował chyba z 4. pozycji, o ile się nie mylę. 3. bądź nawet 4. z czołówki w każdym razie. No ale niestety, ze 2 poważne błędy. Raz spadł nawet na koniec. Był na końcu stawki. Świetnie się chłopak odbudował. Co prawda w międzyczasie 2 Chorwatów się z wyścigu wycofało, ale jakby to nie wpłynęło chyba na tą w tym momencie pozycję Globiego. Szkoda tych błędów, bo myślę, że byłby no tuż za, albo po prostu w kontakcie ze swoimi teamowymi kolegami. Ale co ja tu widzę? Nexus bardzo blisko któregoś z zawodników. A okej, to jest dublowanie Bojanowa. Spoko, tutaj nic nie mamy, więc wracamy do Globiego. Wiesz co, tak, Balkan Sim Hub, czyli tam chorwaccy kierowcy, chorwaccy i słoweńscy mieli jakieś problemy z internetem i oni się niestety z wyścigu wycofali. Najpierw jeden, później drugi, szkoda. Szkoda dla widowiska, ale panie i panowie, mamy lidera, Vetmax on the pit. Where is Nexus? 40 seconds after Vetmax. Vetmax is out right now from pit, so he stays on the lead of tires. 13 minutes to go. Nexus, 13 seconds to Vetmax. If it won't rain, nothing's gonna change, I think. Vetmax on fresh soft tires, so he will be gaining his average after two Nexus. Leonov, good laps after pit stop, 45th lap, 1 minute 30 seconds. On the 46th, 47 and 48 lap, very similar times. Still almost 2 seconds faster than Leonov, but he still loses more than 11 seconds to Polish driver and 12 minutes to go. Vetmax is going for the win. Red Bull Ring. Nothing's gonna stop him. Trzecim Rosjaninem jest ten pan pod portugalską flagą. On punktuje dla Rosjan, więc Rosjanie no, w dobrej sytuacji w tym momencie, bo pierwsze, czwarte i piąte miejsce, więc wysoko punktowane lokaty. Natomiast Polacy nie dużo gorzej, bo to jest miejsce drugie, trzecie i szóste. Także ciekawie, myślę, że ta runda tak to wygląda, lepiej jednak będzie punktowana dla Rosjan, ale cały czas w generalce mamy 20 punktów uwagi. Siemanko, Przemo. No, dziękuję za poprawę, znaczy za korektę moich wypowiedzi. Ktoś do nas dołącza, natomiast no, do wyścigu już niestety nie dołączy. Pozdraw chłopaki, pozdraw. No i Leonov cały czas zyskuje do Getza. 9 minut do końca, a z tych 11 sekund przed momentem w zasadzie na jednym okrążeniu zrobiło się 8,5 sekundy. U Getza cały czas no gdzieś tam minuta 32 200, 32 400, więc to tempo delikatnie słabnie. Tu widać zużycie opon zaczynają już wchodzić w grę, natomiast na szczęście dla Getza te miękkie opony u Leonowa też już chyba swój najlepszy moment mają za sobą. cały czas jeszcze kręci te dobre czasy, no minuta 30 i 600, natomiast zobaczymy jakie będzie kolejne okrążenie. 8,5 sekundy straty do trzeciej pozycji. W drugim sektorze 126 tysięcznych gorsze okrążenie Lyonowa, więc też dramatu jeszcze nie ma. 8,5 minuty zostało do zakończenia tego wyścigu. Cały czas poniżej minuta 31 u Lyonowa. Getz też poprawił się na 51 kółku. No natomiast to jest cały czas około sekunda Getz wolniej. 7 minut do końca. 8 sekund różnicy pomiędzy kierowcami. 7 minut, czy to są 4 kółka jakieś? Ja. W tym tempie Lyonow raczej nie odrobi tej straty do Getza, ale Getz musi też wystrzegać się ewentualnych błędów. Max wydaje się niezagrożony, jeśli tym razem nie popełni jakiegoś błędu z paliwem, jeśli dobrze to oszacował, dobrze wyliczył i nie popełni właśnie takiego błędu jak w rundzie drugiej i tego paliwa do końca mu nie zabraknie, to raczej tej wygranej nikt mu nie odbierze. Nexus, fantastyczny występ. Druga pozycja, to są potężne punkty dla polskiej reprezentacji. Samo Getz. Dobra robota chłopaku, no ale cały czas jeszcze ciśni, bo no 7 minut do końca, a Lyonow coraz bliżej. Mike wydaje się uciekł od Globiego, on jest na średniej mieszance, podobnie Globi również na średniej mieszance podróżuje. Patrzę na ich czasy, no Globi 48, 49 okrążenie poniżej minuta 31. Natomiast no Masi stabilnie, wszystkie czasy bardzo do siebie zbliżone, nawet na 52 okrążeniu 31-200 wykręcił, no ale Globi teraz jakby troszeczkę przyspieszył. Natomiast to jest 8 sekund straty i tylko 6 minut do końca. A jeszcze Globi niestety łapie pół sekundy kary. No więc czy coś nam się tutaj jeszcze na tych ostatnich 5 okrążeniach zmieni? Czterech w zasadzie już. Ależ Max dysponuje fantastycznym tempem. Za moment będzie dublował już 7. zawodnika. Znaczy nie 7, 7 w stawce, 7 w kolejności. Niesamowite tempo tego kierowcy, ale też nie uniknął jakiegoś delikatnego błędu, łapie pół sekundy kary i na fiolecie, no ale to jakby nie dziwi. Lekkie auto, bo tu już jest tylko 1/4 paliwa w zbiorniku. W dobrym stanie zachowane opony, więc teraz jest walka o fastest lapa, który i tak należy do Maxa, więc dodatkowe 2 punkty dla Maxa plus dodatkowe 2 punkty za pole position, więc na ten moment 4 bonusowe punkty dla Rosjan. Ciemno nam się zrobiło na to, że będziemy kończyć to już po zmierzchu. Gdzieś tam delikatna szarówka, słońce zachodzi. 4:40 do końca. No, czy Getz obroni trzecią pozycję? Can Getz defend his third position because Lyonow is every lap closer to Getz. Right now he loses only 7 seconds, but only 4 minutes to go. Musiałbym trochę spróbować ekran rozjaśnić. Ale do tego ruszał, bo coś psuje. Lobby loses 8 seconds to Mike, but only 3 minutes left. Yam on 7th. 8th. After Andrew. And Boyanov at the end. Two laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. And that Max on the lead. Go. Andronov still 7 seconds after Gats. 1 minute 40 to go. And Globby still 8 seconds after Mike. But Max right now starts the last lap of the third round and he will get the win. So let's go this last lap with that driver. Good job, man, good job, well done, congratulations, good points for Russian. Corners left. Clock stops right now, and Vetmax starts to celebrating his second win on that tournament. He's flashing his lights. Well done, mate. Well done. Good job. Congratulations. But Nexus on second position. 2 turns. Turns left. Also, good job, man. Good job. Well done. Congratulations. Good points for Poland. Gets on the third position. Congratulations. Leonov. 7 seconds after Gets on the fourth. Mike 5th. congratulations. And Globy on 6th position. Rest of drivers just finished his race 1 lap ago. Whoa! Let's go to the standings, and right now, victory for Vetmax. Congratulations. Good job, very good race. So the third round won Vetmax. After him, Nexus and Getz. Ionov on the fourth. After him, Mike, Globy, Iam, Citron on 8th. Andronov, Boyanov, Striker, and Lisak with a... They didn't finish that race. So, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye.